वाहिगुरु 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 जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु। So thank you for everyone to joining us today. Today we're going to talk about why we do not celebrate Christmas, why this month is very special for us, and what is the importance of December month, what actually happened in this month. So we're going to start about from the 20th of December, the day when Guru Gobind Singh Ji and Jar Sahibzaade and his whole family was living happily in Anandpur Sahib. So Guru Gobind Singh Ji family and Sikh lived Anandpur Sahib after 8 months of siege by Mughals. So during that time, so for last 8 months, Mughals were surrounding the Anandpur Sahib fort. They actually, the Mughal wanted Guru Gobind Ji to convert Sikhi. The Guru Sahib Ji denied to do that. So they wanted to attack Guru Sahib Ji and they wanted to capture him and put him in his prison so nobody can follow his teaching. So after 8 months, they actually made a promise, Mughals made a promise with Guru Sahib Ji that they will not attack if they leave Anandpur Sahib. On the 21st of December, when Guruji was leaving the fort, Anandpur Sahib, the Mughals broke the promises. So what they actually did is they attacked Guru Sahibji's family, and then this is what happened during the 21st of December. There was on the Sarsa River, the flood going on when the Guru Sahibji's family was crossing the river, and the Mughals were attacking Guru Sahibji's family. So Guru Sahibji's family, by Panchapyare, by Sahib Singh Ji, he got martyred on 21st of December by protecting Guru Sahibji's family during when they were crossing the river. So during that the time when they were crossing the river, the flood came, and the Jar Sahibzaade got separated. So Bade Sahibzaade, Baba Ajit Singh Ji and Baba Jar Singh Ji got separated with Guru Gobind Singh Ji and Sukh Singhs. And then while Chote Sahibzaade, Baba Joravar Singh Ji and Baba Fateh Singh Ji got separated with Mother Ujjwala Ji. So they were separated during that 21st of December. Whole Guru Gobind Singh Ji's family got separated. And that was a really painful time, I think, for all of us, that Chote Sahibzaade were going through the jungle, and the weather was really bad, and they were hungry. But they never once they complained that they were hungry because they knew the situation. But despite saying that they're hungry and the mourning and complaining, they were actually doing similar. They were doing part where they were getting encouraged. On the 22nd of December, this is when the Battle of Chamkor started between the Khalsa Fauj and the Mughals. So the battle when it started, Guru Gobind Singh Ji led the battle. So 22nd of December, first they were going in one group with 5 Gursikhs fighting against thousands of Mughals. So now the question is how they managed to fight the big fort. The fort was the army of Mughals was very strong with them. But how did they manage to fight fearlessly with them? I think this is a very, very important question for all of us. And I think you need to think that how did they manage? They were fearless, they were not scared. They were never once they thought, they knew that they will get martyrdom, they will get tied. But they did not, not even once, they hesitated to go and fight with those Mughals with that strong army. So the 5 things went first and then fought so many of them, thousands of Mughals, and they got martyrdom. But when they got martyrdom, they killed many of the Mughals. One Gursikh was fighting against thousands of Mughals, and then they got martyrdom on that day. On 23rd of December,
on the 23rd of December, Baba Ajit Singh Ji and Baba Jar Singh Ji, they died on the battlefield. Then Baba Ajit Singh Ji went out to the battle first. He saw the Singhs before him going out to battle, and after seeing countless Sikhs go out, and even one of the bunch behind by Mohan Singh Ji, he went out as well, and he gave Shahidi. Baba Ajit Singh Ji went and then asked the Guru Gobind Singh Ji. He said, Netaji, can you please let me go out into this battle? He said there's a conversation that's written down between Guru Gobind Singh Ji and Baba Ajit Singh Ji. And it pretty much says that Baba Ajit Singh Ji goes to the Guruji and he says, in our family, there's a tradition of Shahidi. Guru Arjan Dev Ji gave Shahidi. Guru Dek Bahadur Ji also gave Shahidi. He's asking if he can go out and give Shahidi as well. And Guruji then gives him gives a hukum to go out and fulfill his duty as well and go fight the Khalsa. So Baba Ajit Singh Ji went out into battle. He himself and 4 other Guru Sikhs went out. And when they went out to the battle, the Mughal forces fought their full battalion. They fought over 1,000 soldiers and been sent out to the battlefield because no one could kill him. He fought off so many people, and it said that the bodies ended up piling up against the walls, and then the Mughals were trying to climb and put the bodies to get inside the fort because of how many people Baba Ajit Singh Ji fought off against. He started fighting. When he was fighting, he first started off using his sword, and then his sword broke, and then he carried fighting with his shield, and then he went to his guitar, which is a small punch dagger, and then he went down to bare hands. And then he was stood facing against the whole enemy, all the enemies, and he got shot full of arrows, all of them at the same time shot at him. But Baba Ajit Singh Ji didn't fall to the ground straight away. He turned around and he looked at Guruji and said, Daddy, look, I have not taken a single shot into the back. I have not turned around and tried to run away from this battle. All the shots that I took went straight down through my body.
What does that tell? When he said to Baba Ji Singh, he said that I have not got any arrows on my back of my body. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Yeah, he didn't give up.
He didn't give up. I mean, he was fearless. He was not scared of getting hurt.
For him to be shot in the back, that must have meant that he was running away. So for him to be shot in the back, he must have turned his back to enemy and ran. But he did. He engaged all of the enemies, and that's why not a single shot landed on his back, but only on his front. Then Baba Jujhar Singh Ji saw that Baba Ajit Singh Ji engaged. But another thing, when there's a tradition in the Khalsa, when someone gives you do a Jagala for them. Everyone in the Qilla at that time, when Baba Ajit Singh Ji became Shaheed, no one had the strength in them to say, give Jagala. For all the rest of the things that I've done before, all the other things, not Guru Gobind Singh Ji, all the other things gave Jagala. But everyone was so slow, they just stood there watching, and moments of silence passed by. And the Guru Gobind Singh Ji himself gave a Jagala out of Baba Ajit Singh Ji's name. Then Baba Jujhar Singh Ji saw that Baba Ajit Singh Ji had given Shaheed. He went up to Pidaji and said, Pidaji, please let me follow the steps of my brother. Let me go out and fight like my brother did. Let me fight with so much courage and himmat and strength that my brother did. And Guru Gobind Singh Ji said, yes, you will go out as well. And when Baba Jujhar Singh Ji went out, his skill on the battlefield was unparalleled. He was so great at fighting. He had so much strength when he fought. And he fought off so many people. He then ended up becoming Shaheed as well. And he followed the steps of Baba Ajit Singh Ji. After that, the rest of the Sikhs became Shaheed at the Qilla in Jodhpur. They carried on fighting, but at this time, Guru Gobind Singh Ji said that he didn't want to leave the battlefield. He said he wanted to stay and fight on the battlefield. But the Singh said, no, please leave. And they said, look at all these people running towards us. He says, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, even though you have so much, you have so many weapons on you, how are you going to run out of arrows and stuff like that eventually? And look, there's thousands of people running towards us. So Guru Gobind Singh Ji turns around to a Singh and he says, okay, how many would you like to kill? How many do you think the Singh said? How many people he said, how many people are going to kill right now? How many people are going to stop attacking? Take a guess. Yeah. So you did Alright. Someone else? Come on, don't be shy.
Come on. Some guesses.
In my boy hidings. Yeah. How many do you think? No, you didn't say all of them. Good enough? No. Come on. 50. Alright. Yeah, so he has to come to you. There's 10,000 of them running towards us right now. There's a full battalion of them running towards us. Are you able to take them out? So we're going to with one arrow, find one single arrow, and it went through all 10,000. A full battalion of 10,000 and stop in their tracks. And that's the power of the Guru Gobind Singh.
Then there's one saying, somebody asked Guru Gobind Singh Ji that, why are you not going in the battlefield to fight? Then Guru Gobind Singh Ji said that I did not get the hukum from Allah. So that's why he did not go to the battlefield. When the Guru Sikhs requested Guru Gobind Singh Ji to leave the fort, first Guru Sahib Ji said no. But then there was a Sahibzaade by Hima Singh Ji. They actually ordered Guru Sahib Ji that you have to leave the fort.
The Sahibzaade, 5 Guru Sikhs have the power, the same power as Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Guru Gobind Singh Ji gave the Khalsa and the 5 Sikhs the same power as himself. So when the 5 Sikhs told Guru Gobind Singh Ji, please leave, it's our duty that you leave. Guru Gobind Singh Ji said, okay, I will leave, but I will not leave quietly.
Yeah.
So when Guru Gobind Singh Ji went to leave, he shouted across the whole battlefield and every single person would hear him. He said, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, I am going to be leading this killer and I will be making my own way. Come and get me. He said that to them, come and get me.
If you have the courage, come and get me, he said, openly. And then during that time when Guru Sahib was leaving the fort, there was a lot of wind came. And then nobody could see Guru Sahib Ji, but Guru Sahib Ji then got that Nagara. And the same was playing the Nagara, and then Guru Sahib Ji was saying, if you got the courage to come and get me, I'm leaving, come and get me. Nobody could get up and go and get Guru Sahib Ji. Even though the weather was awful, Guru Sahib Ji and saints were going and breaking through that wind and sand, but the Mughals, they could not catch up and walk in that awful weather. So this is how Guru Sahib Ji left the battle. So during that time, that happened on 24th of December. On the 25th of December, when we all celebrate Christmas, yesterday, what happened on that day, Bibi Hashem Kaurji was very devotee to Guru Gobind Singh. And then she always wanted to go in the battle to fight. She was very famous. She wanted to do what Guru Sahib Ji and Sahibzaade was doing. And then the parents led her to do it, and she was very good in martial art as well. So when she saw, from her house, she could see the battlefield. And then she said to mom that I would love to go to the battle and help my brothers. And then the mom said, we cannot go, and if we go there, we will be killed. But Bibi Hashem Kaurji said that no matter what, my brothers are in that field, I am going there. So Bibi Hashem Kaurji went. Can you imagine? She was, how old was she? She was very young.
Bibi Hashem Kaurji was 16-year-old.
16-year-old.
I want you guys to think about it. Bibi Hashem Kaurji in the middle of the night at 16 years old had so much courage to go out there. And she wasn't, when she went there, she picked up all the bodies of the Sikhs by herself. Alright, she's a 16-year-old girl. For her to be picking up the bodies of full adult grown males who are designed for battle, their bodies are big and bulky. For them, even me, a lot of people would be able to lift those bodies, but she lifted them by herself. And the way she recognized those bodies is by the shiny of the Khalsa, by the identity of Khalsa. When she went out there, she saw a head. The head had the star on it. The head had gears, and the gears had Kunda. That's how she knew.
The uniform.
That was uniform of Khalsa, that was what she knew to say. She then walks along, and then she sees the Kashera stained in blood, and she sees the Gara in the hand of the brother. She knows it's the same. And she goes around the whole battlefield, and she picks up all these bodies and puts them in one pile. And then she sets fire to it, and the Mughals see her.
Can you imagine how long it would take her to collect all the bodies and go going to find the bodies first and then collect the bodies and then settle the fire. It's like a proper sanskar. How long will it take her to do? 16 years old. Who is 16 years old? Yeah. Just imagine, you are 16 years old. Can you be able to lift 1 crore body? Even we will struggle to lift that 1 crore body. Like if I have to move people around, it is hard. But now the question is, how did she manage to do it? How did she manage to do it? She was fearless, she was very bold, she was strong.
There were 46.
46. How did she manage?
She had so much strength in her. She had so much beyond for the Guru and her good things. When her mom told her that if you go out there you will die, she says, the respect and honor of my Shahid brothers is worth more to me than my own life. So she respected the good things that went out and fought in that battle, and then she ended up becoming the last Shahid herself. When the pile was set on fire, when the cremation began, the Mughal saw the fire and they ran over to her. And they said, "Oh, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm doing this, I'm doing some scar on my brother."
She was doing Kirtan Salam Path during that time. When the Mughal saw her. She was reciting Kirtan Salam very loudly. But the courage she got, she was again because she knew that she was going to get died as well. They would kill her. But the power and the strength she got from, because she was spiritually very strong. When you are spiritually, when your soul is strong, you are fearless no matter how your body is strong or weak, it does not matter. It matters if you're spiritually strong. So how you can get spiritually strong? Anybody can tell me how you can spiritually be strong. What was my baby Sharon coach was doing? To get strong, to get the strength. Anybody?
By reciting Simran.
Reciting Simran, making your own relationship stronger with Vaheguru. When you're making your relationship stronger with Vaheguru by reciting Simran, doing part, doing kind things that Guru Sahib is asking us to do it, living our life in that way Guru Sahib wants us to do it, then you are spiritually strong. And then you are happy. You don't need to go to big holidays to be happy. You are just happy. And that's a stage called content. And this is what we have Sahibzaade. She could go and play with friends. She could do other things as well. But she said, no, I want to make my relationship stronger with my wife. And she did it. This is how she got the courage to go and lift all the heavy bodies and first find it in a dark. It's very difficult to do it. And she was not scared to go out in the dark. And I was scared to go out in the dark. She wasn't. She wasn't scared.
And she wasn't scared of death as well.
Yeah.
When the Mughals came to her, they asked her, "What are you doing?" And she said, "She's going to Allah." She said, "Do you not know that you're not supposed to be doing this?" And then she turns around on camera. She says the line where she has more. She respects the brothers more. She feels like doing it is more important than her whole life. And then they say something else to her, but then she turns around to them and says, "What would you guys know about having this honor and having this yard for your brothers and sisters? Because you got this is fighting on the wrong side." And Bibi Hashankar, they started attacking her. She got out of the guard she got her sword out of its case and she started fighting them. And she fought so many of them off. But at the end, she ended up getting thrown onto the pile as well. So she was the last Shahid. Some people forget that about Bibi Hashankar. They think it was just 46 in the pillar in the fort. But it was Bibi Hashankar who was the very last Shahid, the very last martyr of Hashankar of the battle.
On the 26th of December, where Mata Gujri was with the Chote Sahibzaade, Baba Joraba Singh and Baba Fateh Singh. They were in the Thanda Burj. There was like a really, I went to that for the first time. And when I saw that place, I could not believe it. Sahibzaade and Mata Gujri stayed there for a few days. And it was so cold, even though I went during the daytime. It was so much time. But if you go there, the fort is designed in that way. If you go there, you feel like a breeze. But can you imagine in India, December time, it's so cold here, and it's a very foggy weather as well. So during that time, Mother Gurdwara was with Chote Sahibzaade, no clothes, no food, no hot drink, nothing. They were there for a few days, and then they were Chote Sahibzaade didn't have to cry at once and said that I want to go home and I want, they were Sahibzaade. Can you imagine that they were Sahibzaade, then they had the life of comfort, everything they got it.
Hands up who knows what Sahibzaade means. Anyone? Hands up. Alright, before Guru Gobind Singh Ji was given the Guruship and was in the day after he was alive, he was also called the Sahibzaade. So hands up if anyone knows what it means. Yeah?
Is that the prince?
It's a prince. Sahibzaade means prince. So they were princes. They came from a line of not necessarily wealth, but they had a comfortable life because they were part of the Guru's family. It doesn't mean that they took it easy and they were lazy about things. They worked so hard, they did all their God training, they did all their doing. Their like discipline and their was much better than any of us.
They were following the rat, what Guru Gobind Singh Ji has asked us to do when we take Amrit. Whatever rat Guru Sahib Ji asked us to do it, Guru Gobind Singh Ji himself, as a Jar Sahibzade, and the whole family were following the same rat.
Think about Baba Fateh Singh Ji. He was 7 years old when he gave Shidi. But for him to carry that there, there's adults who are in their 30s, 40s, who struggle to wake up to Billah, who struggle to make sure they do their rest on time, make sure they get to bed on time, make sure that they always eat properly. But if you look at Baba Fateh Singh Ji, he had so much power inside of him and so much like spiritual awareness that he always knew. He was carrying out full red the whole time.
So these are Guru Gobind Singh Ji and Jar Sahibzade.
So these are just against on the far right left of you guys is Baba Jeet Singh Ji, Baba Jujhar Singh Ji, Baba Jorbat Singh Ji, and then Baba Fateh Singh Ji. Yes, those are, and then that's then Guru Singh Ji.
And then this is where, that's the Anandpur Sahib. This picture of Anandpur Sahib now. It's this beautiful place. If you go to India, please go and visit Anandpur Sahib. You will see the whole history there. And then this is where when Guru Gobind Singh Ji was leaving the foreign, this is family, when they separated, whole family was separating. And this is from this side, this is picture from now. Can you see this? Guru Gobind Singh Ji was leaving with their family, with his family. Look at the place. Look at this river now. I personally don't even dare to go inside, but all the Sahibzaade and the saints, look how amazing, fearlessly they were going inside.
When you remember, they didn't have enough time to prepare as well.
Yeah.
They had to just grab everything, and he didn't get a chance to properly make sure everything was ready. Didn't have any chance to find out any of the routes. They went through the Sahibzaade Nadi, and normally the Sahibzaade Nadi is quite deep, but on that day, especially, it flooded. On that day when they tried to cross it, it flooded. Guru Gobind Singh Ji told all the Sikhs were getting tired of staying in the Anandpur Sahib. He said, Maharaj, we've been under siege for so long. Siege means where they like lock down the city so nothing goes in, nothing goes out. They had no food. When they said they didn't have no food, they were getting tired of it. They were tired of getting in siege. Guru Gobind Singh Ji just wait 6-7 more days and you guys will get Badshah. You guys will be, this will all be over. But since Guru Gobind Singh Ji is so compassionate, he listened to his Sikhs. And he said, okay, we will leave Anandpur Sahib. And when they left, Guru Gobind Singh Ji said, when we leave Anandpur Sahib, it won't be pretty. Things are going to go bad. He says, because you Sikhs wanted it, I will do it. Because you guys, at the for the Sikhs, I give the Sikhs, I give the power of the Guru to the Sikhs as well. So when Guru Gobind Singh Ji was, when they were crossing, when they were leaving, they because first off they were being chased by the Mughal forces. The Mughal forces had broken their oaths, and Guru Gobind Singh Ji calls them the oath breakers, and he says that they broke their oaths and they started chasing them. And who knows who Bhai Chief Thing is? Anyone? Okay. Or his brother by Chote Singh Ji, he's one of the men that gives Shahidi on that battle. Then, when the people crossing the Sahibzaade were being attacked, by Chote Singh Ji and by Sahibzaade and some other Singhs gave Shahidi. And by Sahibzaade Ji would have Panch Pyare, would go to Singh Ji, look, by Chote Singh Ji in the eye, and said, I want you to stay back and give Shahidi. So for by Chote Singh Ji, it wasn't a matter of, oh, I might fight, I might get it out alive. He knew that he was going to die. Yet he still went with that full courage and full strength and gave it his all.
So this is a picture of the jungle. So this is a recent picture.
This is a more recent picture. So
You know where this is a white picture, it's new. But before that, it was like a really high level. Gobind Singh Ji was stood there and watching the whole battle happening. So
inside portion of the Qila had deteriorated over time, and they built a new Gurdwara there. But before, there used to be a higher spot where the Gobind Singh Ji was looking down over the whole battlefront.
So this is, look, can you see how many people are around Sahibzaade when they were fighting, when he was fighting?
All of so Guru Gobind Singh Ji and 40 of the 6, they went off and went. But those other Singhs died in the river. But Mata Gurdwara Ji and the Sahibzaade and Baba Fateh Singh Ji, Baba Gurdwara Singh Ji, they came together on the other side of the river. And Mata Gurdwara Ji walked, and they walked for ages to get away from there, get away from the battle. And they were in the jungles, they were walking through jungles, and Mata Gurdwara Ji, she was old. She was Guru Singh Ji's mom, and she's old at this point. She's very old. It's like some especially for the younger ones, it becomes hard for people to walk these far distances. And I can't remember how far they walked.
Many miles before they found a house.
So I can't remember the person's name, but Mother Gurdwara and the Chote Sahibzaade, they ended up finding a house to stay at. They said he said he was a disciple of Guru Gobind Singh. He said he was sick, and he so they stayed at his house, and he knew that there was a price on the heads. So not only he called the authorities, but then he also stole all the gold that Mother Gurdwara had. Mother Gurdwara, when she left Nagpur, she had a little bit of jewelry and gold on her. So when they do leave, they have some like money, they have some value that they can use to buy things. And
the Guru, he stole all the money. But when he was stealing the money, Mother Gurdwara saw him doing it. Mother Gurdwara did not say anything or created a scene. But when he woke up when they all woke up in the morning, and then he started to creating a scene that, oh look, somebody came and stole the money, and then started to create a big scene. Mother Gurdwara did say it was fine, so people. And then, on the other hand, Guru went to the authorities and told them that I have got Chote Sahibzaade and Mother Gurdwara. When they found out, because he knew that if he go and tell the authorities, he will get prize from them as well. So he was like very happy that he's got the money from Mother Gurdwara, and also he's going to get big prize from the big authorities who was in charge at that time. So this is there. So if you see this picture here, so authorities brought Chote Sahibzaade and the Mother Gurdwara in his fort. But can you see the picture? Chote Sahibzaade was very fearless, they were not scared at all. But here, but then after that, they put Mother Gurdwara and Chote Sahibzaade into that hut. That hut is so cold. During the night time, you cannot even imagine how cold it can be. But now the thing is, how they survived in that cold weather. No heating, no food, no hot drinks, no blankets. How did they survive? How did they survive? So whatever they've got on them is Mataji's clothes, whatever chutney and shawl she was having at that time. They're just covering them with that. But when they were doing Simran, the power of Simran, here can talk about power of Simran. When you do Simran, your body gets warm. You don't get cold. And then when you do similar, your body gets numb as well. If you are in a battlefield, you don't feel the pain. You do not feel.
Really body that during the month of war, blood remain as the numb inside of the wall.
Okay. And you can experience that. You can, when you do similar, you can feel that your body starting to get warmer. Because this is a really strong power of similar. So this is how Chote Sahibzaade and Mata Gujri managed to stay outside in need temperature. We can't imagine that even like we have to go from here to go to the car, we will shiver when it's so cold, isn't it? So can you imagine they were walking in the forest without any warm clothing, but they stayed in touch with their body for a few days.
Hands up to 7 and 9 here. 7, 8, 9-ish. Okay? Yeah, we've got quite a few budget. If someone says, I'm gonna kill you, will you be scared? Be honest about this. Yeah, I will be scared.
I will be scared, yeah.
But the shortest happened when they walked into the bar of Orangehead, they didn't show no fear. There's a door, when you walk into Orangehead, there was a door. There was a really big door, but in that door there was a smaller door out. And that big door was locked, and everyone was forced to go through that small door. But the small one was very low down, you had to crouch to go through it. And Orangehead thought it was made so whoever went in would have to bow their heads at Orangehead when they walked in. But the shortest side that they knew what Orangehead was playing at. So when they walked in, they didn't duck their heads in first, they stuck their foot straight out at Orangehead, putting their foot out at someone. And for all of you, it is a very disrespectful thing to do to someone, to stick the bottom of your foot at someone. That's why when we sit down, we don't sit happy for murder. And so that's why when they walked in, they stuck their foot out straight at Orangehead, ducked under, and then they walked in. And when they walked in, there were so many people chatting around them. And when they got to the middle of the bar, they didn't wait for anyone to say anything to them. What do you think they said? They shouted it with so much power inside of them that they all stopped talking, they all looked at these pictures, and they were thinking, how would such 7 and 9-year-olds have so much strength in their voice? And Orangehead and all the advisors tried to influence the Chote Sahibzaade and tried to tell them, come on, we will give you all these luxuries, we'll give you the best, we'll give you the best house, we'll give you all the money, we'll give you the best food, best drink, best clothes, all the toys, everything. If someone says, I'll give you the best toy in the world.
If somebody else says that, I'll give you Xbox.
Yeah. Alright, hands up for the one in the UK, brand new PS5. A lot of you guys would be tempted, right? If I said, oh, just listen to me, I'll give you a PS5. In the back of your head, there'll be a little bit of you saying, oh, that PS5 looks nice. I might want that. But the Chote Sahibzaade didn't have anything like that in them. They said that their Sikhi, which they have in them, is worth dying for. They said this Sikhi is so precious, they have no idea how strong it is. They don't know how precious it is. They said to them, like, Aurangzeb, that he is filled with nothing else. He does not know the power of the Buddha, the power of Naam inside, the power of life inside them. They said, you can kill us, you can do whatever you want to us, but we will stay steadfast in the Sikhi, we will not convert. And that got Aurangzeb so angry. Imagine some 7 and 9-year-olds walking into your own home and start dissing you and start like calling you names to the roads and start like, imagine that, like it's a full-grown adult and loads of them, and there's 7 and 9-year-olds just absolutely ripping them apart in conversation.
They stood in Orange's Darbar and fearless. Orange asked them, okay, if we let you go now, what would you do? What would you do if you let him go? And then they fearlessly, their chests up, and then they said, we will go outside in the forest and then we'll collect all the things and we'll fight against you.
They said that we will go back to Vitaji, we'll go back to the Hindu side, such a Pasha, the Hindu's got so much power, the Hindu's got all this temporal power inside of them. We said, we'll get all the shaheeds involved and we'll come down and we'll knock down this place and we'll take your head off.
And then the Orange seriously got scared and they said,
so you guys have got to think about this. Chote Sahibzaade, how did they die? Answer. How did the Chote Sahibzaade die? The brick wall. But realistically, if you're thinking about I'm going to kill someone, it takes you a while to think of brick wall. So you've got to think there was someone there, Aurangzeb, he was thinking about what's the most humiliating way, what's the most showy way that I can kill these budgets. Because he wanted to make a statement. He wanted to say to all the Sikhs that you guys will be killed and we will get you. Look, the sons of your Guru, the smallest sons of your Guru, they died. So there was someone thinking about that. That's how twisted some people's minds went. But even when they shot the Sabi, they told them that you could do it life, they shot the Sabi, like, alright, it's not really what you're going to do, that's the best you can do. And when the shot the Sabi were being ripped alive, they were doing Chakare the whole time.
We still give them a chance, we will try to influence them that we will still give you a chance, you can still say that we will be one of you. The Chote said that you do what you're doing, we're doing what we want to do it. And then they would do the Chakaras and they would keep doing the Chakara part while they were even they were getting victim. They did not get scared at all.
There was one conversation between Baba Jajati and Baba Felicity as he was alive. They were doing part of it at one point. Baba Jajati started having tears come down his face. And that's not normal for Baba Jajati. He's not one to start to cry. So Baba Felicity asked his brother, what's up, what's wrong? And Baba Jajati, when they bring you alive, you're going to be alone. At the bottom, I'm going to still have air, but you're going to be brought to life. You're going to be the one that dies first. And Baba Felicity said, why are you crying about that? I get to go meet a dog, I don't get to meet my guy. It's going to touch coming for you. You should be crying for yourself. But Baba Felicity said, I will stay and I will be with you. So they didn't die when they were brought to life. When they tore down the wall, they were still alive. They were still alive, but they were conscious. And they were very damaged. So what they ended up doing, they ended up slitting the throats of the Sahibzaade at the same time. So whatever Baba Felicity said, it had come true. It wasn't like he was lying about it, they did leave at the same time together.
So this is how Chote Sahibzaade because she when Mother Gurdwara found out that they Chote Sahibzaade because she easy, so that's why Mother Gurdwara left him.
And Baba Felicity was such a strong Sikh. Guru Gobind Singh Ji himself said that he's embodied with Khalsa. It's Slok Maneka. Guru Gobind Singh Ji is talking about Baba Felicity. Guruji ke Singh Ji ko bulaya, aisa maan, aisa mujhe chulaya. He says that the Khalsa, it is like you, it will happen. The Khalsa Raj will happen. The Khalsa will be like you, Baba Felicity. Because that's how pure the Sikh he was. Then Guru Gobind Singh Ji left the Kila of God. As he was going through the battle, he wasn't just waltzing his way out through the jungle. He was fighting his way out. They said, I can't remember what it was said, but it's right. It's written that he said he did not. There was this unspeakable force that came down on the battlefield, and the battlefield saw everyone in Guru Gobind Singh Ji's path died. There wasn't a survivor. But don't think of Guru Gobind Singh Ji as this just one very strong warrior. Guru Gobind Singh Ji was very compassionate. Guru Gobind Singh Ji's arrows, he had gold at the very tips of them. So whoever he shot, whoever was injured or whoever was killed, they would have the gold so their families could do that, could pay for the funerals and look after themselves after they were gone.
And the gold costs a lot.
Yeah,
a lot.
It's a lot. And when Guru Gobind Singh Ji got to the forest, the jungle, he carried him walking through, carried him going. And Guru Gobind Singh Ji on his feet, there were thorns going in there, and he just carried him going. And Guru Gobind Singh Ji then came to a place to sleep, but he wasn't like some bed or anything. He was sleeping on the ground in the jungle, the cold ground. If anyone sleeps on the bare ground outside, because you're on the raw earth itself, you lose your body so quickly. You can die if you sleep straight on the ground. That's why people you when you see some homes who put cardboard out and sleep on that. That's why it protects you from the ground, so you don't get too cold. Guru Gobind Singh Ji slept on the bare ground. And during that time in the jungle, Gobind Singh Ji wrote a Bani, which is still something today. And this is
so this is Guru Gobind Singh Ji is talking to God during that time, and it is like a class. It's a class to Guru Gobind Singh Ji's Bani is all talking and praising to Akal. So in this one it says, "Kya Pashe Dasmi Mitra Pyare Ko Hal Muridana." He's saying that he's telling you that his condition is about his Akal, to his dear friend Akal, telling about what state he is in now. To the bin rog rachaya the order Nag Vasa. He says that without all these Jewish people, those people who is taking the big vagina, the quilts, and then under there is this snake skin. So it's a very beautiful conversation between Guru Gobind Singh Ji and Karpal Sahib.
The whole body of Gobind Singh Ji is pretty much saying that without you, without having that Imam beside you, all these materialistic pleasures that Guru Gobind Singh Ji himself grew up with, none of them mean anything. Like quilts, he says it's a disease. It's a literal. He says it is a disease. It's like living in a house with serpents. He's like, if I don't have you, this is like very detrimental. This hurts me having this son.
So this is like whatever state he is in that time, he appreciated it. He accepted Guru Sahib's Akalpur, which is Pana. He accepted the Pana, he accepted it. That's why he did not complain to Guru Sahib, Akalpur. He said, whatever hukum you are giving me, I'm accepting it and did not question a single time. And this is what Guru Sahib asked us to accept the Pana. Accept Guru Sahib's order. Whatever life is going through, just accept it. When you accept it, it's so easy. It's so easy to live that, no matter how hard time is going on. But once you accept that time, you find it easier to go through that. So soon Frahi Kunju Pyara Big Kasai and the Sahna, Yare the Sanu Sutter Changa, Patakiriya. So we're saying to his friend, my way, I'm still happy. As long as you are with me, I'm happy. So that's the conversation between Guru Sahib and Karpal during that time that he was lying on a very cold forest.
Remember, Sikhs have been able to take whatever's come their way for a long time. Look at Guru Arjan Dev Ji. Guru Arjan Dev Ji sat up at the Pingamba, and he said, whatever happens in your world is sweet to me. He says that it's my island. And then you look at Guru Dev Bahadur Ji. Guru Dev Bahadur Ji didn't show any fear when they were giving Shahid, when by Sati Das, by Gyala Ji, and by Mati Das, when they gave Shahid, they didn't get scared. When they asked them, what is your final wish? They for is it by Mati Das, they all said, let me face my Guru. And by Mati Das said, cut me slowly. If you're going to be cut in half, Sati Das Ji, if you're going to be cut in half, you want to be cut. By Sati Das Ji turned around and said, cut me slowly so I can do just one last time. So all the Sikhs had so much power in them.
Even though their bodies were separating, both of their bodies were they did not need those two bodies until they left the life. Yeah. So now this is the story of our Chote Sahibzaade and Badi Sahibzaade, the whole story of Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Now what we learned from that story. Now we're going to watch the movie, and then we're going to see after that movie. We're going to ask them. Only to hide. We're going to ask, what have you learned about the life history of Guru Gobind Singh Ji and Sahibzaade? What we have learned. So the Guru Gobind Singh Ji Sahibzaade has earned the Sikhi and also lived it. They lived it. Now the question we need to ask ourselves, that are we earning the Sikhi? That's the first question. And the second is, if we are earning it, are we living it, or we're just showing it to everybody? So there's a true difference between living it and earning and showing it. So I will ask at the end of the movie that what does that mean? Earning Sikhi and living it, earning Sikhi and showing it.
Remember the saying, you can talk, you can walk. You can say, people can say whatever they want, they can show whatever they want. But are they actually doing it? Are they walking that business the same? They're saying to other people go do it, but are they doing it themselves? So I think now we've got the movie. So I'm going to